Hello everybody and welcome back to the Indie Dev Corner. Today I'm playing a game called Investigate. This is another WebGL based game. Okay, yeah, it's with the arrow keys instead. Of course, they'd send you out to the edge of effing nowhere in the middle of a storm. Best to just get this over with. The sign says Freepoint Lighthouse. It's a good thing the storm hasn't blown away this sign, or you'd have no idea where you are. It's not like this is obviously a lighthouse or something. Well, I wouldn't have known. Police tape, meant to keep other people out, not you. Better to walk around instead of cutting it. Why are you putting stuff in my way then? It's too dark to see. You should find the light switch. You feel around for a light switch. You flip it on. Oh! What is this? The foyer is large and mostly empty. Everything about it is old and out of style. Strangely, all the windows are blacked out. 6 chairs and a large table. It's a decent dining room, but the minimal lighting makes it somewhat uncomfortable. What is this? There are notes from the local police scattered on the table. It's unprofessional, but these might give you more information. Name, Bertie Clarkson, age approximately 90. Cause of death, possible injury to the head from falling. Body was found in the kitchen in front of the fireplace. Yep, it's a lamp. Good to know they had a sense of humor. You catch a glimpse of yourself in the mirror. You look like you really wish you weren't out of cigarettes. Which, to the mirror's credit, is spot on. That's a pretty good mirror. Out of all the rooms in the house, this one feels the most normal, the most lived in. If there was a fire going, it'd almost feel cozy. What is this? An old metal tea kettle with enamel finish. Some of the enamel is chipped, but it's otherwise clean and in good condition. Guess you could use this to brew up some tea. It's currently empty. Well, yeah, because nobody lives here. There's wood in the fireplace. You strike a match and light it. Ooh. An old gas oven. It's surprisingly clean for its age. Is this the kitchen? Oh, it doesn't turn on. Why would it, though? Why, what? Hang on. That would be, oh, it doesn't turn on. That would be why. Okay. This cupboard is full of some very nice plates. At least they seem nice, but you're not a plate expert. You're not really here to look at plates. You don't know what I'm here for. You fill the kettle with cool water and then put it on the fireplace. Your kettle is full, but you don't have any ingredients to put in the water. Yeah, I guess that's a problem, right? Looks like some kind of pantry, but the door's locked. Who locks a pantry? Somebody on a diet. Can I put the police notes in the whatchamacallit? Is this tea? No. At some point, this small room was converted into a library. You're not likely to find much information about the old lady's death in here, but maybe you can learn a bit about her life. It's a child's coloring book. You flip through it, and about half the pages are colored. Whoever colored it did a good job, if you can call it that. The colors make sense, and they all fit within the lines. An old tacky lamp. An old floor lamp with yellow glass and a tasseled pull chain. What? All the books on this shelf are badly burnt. You can't even make out the titles. Why would she keep these? Just more books. The old woman sure liked her books. This old book has a brown leather cover. It has a homemade look and feel to it. When you open it, you find that every page is empty. Empty bookcase. Just more books. This book has a bright yellow cover and it's titled Seeing the Unseen. You flip open and read a passage. When aiming to see ghosts and other dead, it's best to burn large amounts of masterwort over a small piece of cedar wood until your eyes begin to water. Look through your tears to reveal them. Be wary, though, as they still may deceive you. Sounds fake, but okay. You guys like my narrator voice? You pick up a guide to figure drawing. Interesting, but not useful right now. This old book has a black cover. You open it to find it's completely empty. You can't find a single word inside, though the cover and pages are well worn. You pick up a book. It's in a language that you can't read. That's a U, not a W. You pick up a cookbook, or is it a book on folk medicine? It's hard to tell. Okay. Moving on with our lives. You're starting to get tired of staring at lamps. I don't think I'll ever get tired of staring at lamps. Green lamps, what an odd choice. The light bulb is surrounded by thick green glass. The light from this lamp gives the room a green look. It's a nice way of... That's 4 different ways of describing the same lamp. Awesome. A picture frame sits on the shelf. The photo shows a woman, hands folded on her lap. Her face is nothing but wrinkles. This must be a recent photo. She's alone. A picture frame sitting on the shelf. The photo shows a young woman proudly posing next to a painting of the sea. The whole thing is in black and white. She's alone. What is this? These are the papers that the police found when they were searching the house. You pick one up. This is the deed to the lighthouse. It lists Birdie as the owner, but she signed it like she was giving it away. That's odd. Leaning up against the wall are some paintings. They're all in a similar rough style. There are 2 paintings of the lighthouse, one facing the sea, the other facing away. There are also a few still life studies and one portrait of a young man in outdated clothes. The chests are small but sturdy, made of wood and iron with very little rust. You pull open the second one. This chest is full of paper for drawing, unlike paintings. These sketches are mostly people. There are children, laughing, groups of people sitting and talking, others standing stiffly. You rifle through them, but it's only sketches and blank sheets of paper. The chests are small but sturdy, made of wood and iron, but very little rust. You open up the first one. Inside are several small figurines of animals, a bird, a deer, a bear, a cat, and a rabbit. They're made of iron. You can't tell if they're supposed to be toys or decorations. Given their rough construction, they wouldn't do well as either. What is this? It's an easel with an unfinished painting of a young girl. She has short, curly, dark brown hair, and she's smiling. But no tea. An old crate full of art supplies. There are paints and brushes as well as some charcoal and other stuff that means nothing to you because you don't do art. Darn right I don't. Unless there's something in the basement that you don't know about. This place doesn't have a bedroom or a bathroom. You're not sure what to make of that. She doesn't have to pee. Everybody knows women don't pee. That's a very common thing, right? Everybody knows that. You reach for the door. It feels cool to the touch, and you instinctively pull away. You try again and realize it's locked. You're almost relieved. Yeah, rule number 1 of horror games, never go into a basement. What am I looking at? Where am I? Oh! Do I cast a shadow? I don't. Darn it. On a clearer night, you'd probably have a great view. The stars out here. Too bad about the rain. Oh, a great view of the stars out here, right? Yeah. Got it. I can read, you guys. I went to school. They learned me good. You've seen lighthouses before, but they were all... This one, the lens is enormous. Taller than you are. It reminds you of a beautiful jeweled egg. I totally skipped part of the reading, and I could go back and read it, but oh well. This chair has seen better days. It's a simple wooden frame, bent and broken in places, and covered in some kind of mold or mildew. The floor it's sitting on is uneven, and it looks about to fall over. You move it to the side. The boards here are irregular and warped. You examine one, and it feels loose. It lifts right up, and underneath you find something. A key! A small metal key. Maybe you can open a simple door with this. You know what? Let's not start calling names, alright? Simple door, simple key, you know, let's just take it easy there. I bet this will let me make some tea now. You try your small key. It fits. The door is unlocked. Yes, give me some tea. There's no fridge in the kitchen, and there's no real food in the pantry either. What did she eat? She fed off light. She's like plankton. The label says Mary's Gold. Inside the jar are some dried petals. They might have been yellow once. When you open the jar, you can tell they have a strong, unpleasant smell. You take some from the jar. The label says Foxglove. The jar is full of dried flowers, purple trumpets with no scent. You take some from the jar. It's an old jar of flour. Quick glance tells you that it's slightly damp and that lots of small somethings are moving around inside of it. You're not touching that without a really good reason. The label says Beautiful Lady. This jar contains some dried flowers. But on top of the flowers, there are 10 shiny black berries. They aren't dried and must have been picked just a few days ago. You take some from the jar. The label says Shrubby Yellowcrest. Inside is a finely chopped mixture of flower and foliage. It has a plain grassy smell. You take some from the jar. The label says Ordeal Bean. This jar, unlike the others, is very small and almost entirely empty. It contains only a few beans. Normally inside, brown in color, the name seems somewhat menacing for a bean. You take some from the jar. You set the kettle over the fire and get your ingredients ready. Oh gosh. I don't know what I'm gonna need for any of this. You're not sure what this will do, but you add some to the pot. Well, screw it. I'm adding it in now. You're not sure what this will do, but you add some to the pot. Let's add some of this too. Not sure what it'll do, but add it to the pot. Let's add some marigold. You're not sure what to do, but you add it to the pot. And let's add some belly. You're not sure what it'll do, but you add some to the pot. And brew. You gulp down the hot drink. It feels gritty and tastes bitter. You wait, expecting something to happen, but nothing does. I bet if we look at that cookbook, it may tell me more information now. Where was it? I think it was here. You pick up a children's picture. What? All the books are burned. Pick up a surprisingly thick, heavy book on fishing. That cover, you open it and find it's completely empty. Pick up a romance novel. Seeing the Unseen. To view this, you must open your eyes to the revealing sun. Use of tea, Shrubbery Yellowcrest, the sun opener, to induce a vision, and you will be able to see all truth with a golden sight. What truth then? Oh, I have yellow shrubbery brush. So, okay, if I go make some tea with yellow shrubbery bush. Okay, so let's go fill up my. Where's the? Is this the? You fill the kettle with water. Great. Yellow shrubbery bush. You know that if you brew this by itself, it should make some sort of eye-opening stuff. Add some to the pot. As soon as the liquid hits your tongue, the effects begin. You're suddenly blinded by the lights from all around you. You close your eyes, trying to block them out, but your skin, your hat, your hands, nothing makes a difference. The light is inside you as well. Slowly, the light fades into a warm yellow, covering everything. Around you, it's as if you're looking through a colored lens. You blink a few times, and soon the golden tint begins to fade. Soon it's as if nothing has changed, but you know it has. Somewhere, somehow, something has changed. You just have to keep your eyes open. What changed? I bet it's the light upstairs. Oh, no, I bet it's the books. Pick up a set of maps. Handwritten notes in the empty margins. No. Postpone or cheat death. You would read it. Chapter 4. Theft of body. A body thief is one who shifts their soul between different mortal bodies. Some displaced. Normally must be imbibed or inhaled. Previous vessel must be killed. 5-day-long cruise. Aunt Bertie taught me a new trick. Each page is signed Rosa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Our words and short sentences toward this. It says, Aunt Bertie taught me a new trick. This book has a bright yellow cover and is titled Seeing the Unseen. Visions in the south. There are two routes. Sleeping Dream, Leaf of God tastes bitter and tried true. The second is that Walking Dream, taking the root of the iboga tree. You must be ready for what you see, as you're not always prepared to look in. That's for effing sure. Seeing the unseen, you flip through. When aiming to see ghosts and other dead, large amounts of master wart over a small. Huh. There was something about 123.8. The townsfolk are talking about it now. Another child missing, another child presumed dead. I would think after losing so many, they would hold tight to those they still have. They do not. The child from yesterday stole from me, and I made such a strong brew of marigold to find him. I boiled 2 cups and drank them so fast I burnt my mouth. It was worth it seeing his face when I stole from him in turn. Marigold, she used it to find something stolen. How did it get here? It seems like I'm wondering. I wish I could respite. Never rise again. I must have things. The world grows larger every day. Seeing all of those who know what we did. Wait, how old could she be? Inside are several generations. 4-9-1801. It's a sickening feeling. Not underneath that could stay young forever, but it's could go 80 again. It's hard to resist, though. Yada yada yada. To remain unlike monsters. She talks about stealing souls. Is such a thing possible? Undated. There's a new family moving in the house half a mile away. They have a young daughter, Rebecca. It feels like a sign of fate. Having a young girl so close, this body will fail soon, and I will need to move in with her. What exactly does she mean by move in? The townsfolk are talking about hold tight to this. The child from yesterday stole from me a strong brew of marigold to find him. Okay, so I need to get some marigold, I think. Who needs this many books? Okay, so yeah, I need to find that marigold stuff. You open it up and read some more of the ending. Thelma killed with the knife, resolute to the end. Catherine poisoned over the tea, begged for death. Rebecca slit throat, forever forgave me. Eventually, Nellie suffocated, fought back. The list goes on until the pages are black and crumbling. Rebecca, isn't that the person who signed the thing? Oh, it has pictures. Chapter 10, Blood and Poison. Those who drink blood to stay alive are called many names. Vampire is the one that comes to mind, but like all legends, it contains only a piece of the truth. Like talking to the life from rebuilt and destroyed. Combination of potions acting. First, Foxglove, the dead man's bells. The beautiful lady. Third, a caliber beam. To do something. I need to go back and reread it, but I want to see if there's anything when I go up here. Can I see anything new? The lens is so radiant you can hardly bear to look at it. Light is full of power and protection and guidance. You turn away before you start to cry. Interesting. Okay, so I've been playing this game for a while now, and I'm going to stop here for today's episode. If you guys want to see more, leave a like down below. Helps me know that you guys like this kind of game style and these kind of games and that you're enjoying what I'm doing. If you are new to my channel, click on that chinchilla icon in the center and that will get you subscribed. If you are already a subscriber, hit that notification bell and that will get you notified every time I upload a new video, which you're going to want to do because I'm going to do a sequel to this one. So if you like this game, you're going to want to see more of it. Now the video to the left will be another game that I've played in the past that you may want to look at as well. And the video to the right is a video that YouTube handpicked for you. So go ahead and pick one of those and I will see you guys in the next video.